Hi.
Hey, Catherine.
Okay.
All
So
right.
let me know what you heard.
Yeah. Hey, this is Catherine
No.
Powell. I guess I just said that, but
No, I don't mind it. If it'll help someone, I don't mind at all.
sweet. Yeah, because there's a lot of people. I'm sure you can understand anybody who has an ulcer problem wants help.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So besides an ulcer issue, yeah, what is the problem? Tell me about that, or about your thoughts or feelings. You're saying you believe that something like this can help. Could you say
Yeah,
that?
I think I've always been able to control myself mentally and think very well and eat very well. I've never really had a sort of defeat-like mentality. But
Oh,
of course, the ulcer is caused by many things, including psychology. And I think I didn't necessarily understand that I was just letting myself go on without really assessing and stopping and finding that space between, reaction, response to something.
yeah.
And I never had any problems until I had medical issues, which I've never had in my life. Um, and it's been a blessing because I've actually stopped and realized what I've been doing and really focusing on my psychology, but also it's been really almost like a war. And
Yeah.
it's physical, it's right there. It's always there. It's always pain.
How does it feel right
And
now?
um, it feels like someone is setting a fire inside of my stomach.
Oh, like right now?
Yeah, I feel it right now.
Oh, do you feel it like 24/7 or after certain actions?
About 24/7.
Okay, wow. Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like a war because I know there's certain things I shouldn't eat. But if I allow myself, like for example, if I have, let's say, fruit, um, that won't really help the pain, but I know
Yeah.
it's nourishing me. But on the flip side, if I have a piece of bread or wheat, that will alleviate the pain, and it's like, oh gosh, thank you so much.
Hmm.
And then you keep doing that, and then the other problems with like my digestion and psychological health, it's like I can't really win.
Yeah,
If that
well,
makes sense.
yeah, let me share a few things with you
Okay.
to prepare you for helping yourself with this. Um, and these are fundamental things. The first fundamental thing is that we just got to realize that none of us really know everything that's going on in our body. I mean, we can feel it. We can feel it with our heart. We can understand it. We can understand that something not harmonious is happening. And so that's obvious. But it's good for us to acknowledge that, okay, you know what? We really don't know exactly what's going on, but we do know that the body is saying, hey, when I eat bread, things either feel better or they're being suppressed. We do know that, hey, when we have juice or when we have fruit, it doesn't feel so great, right?
Right.
So these are some key things for us to let ourselves know. Um, that pain in your stomach, all pain being a warning sign, is really a warning for you. Now, how about water? I'm going to guess that's a neutral thing, or maybe it does hurt, but tell me about what water does for you.
Um, Water is okay, but sometimes it burns.
Mm.
It doesn't really seem to help. I also feel myself being very dehydrated, but
Yeah.
I drink a lot of water throughout the day.
Okay.
Um,
So, so one thing, not to cut you off, but
no, it's alright.
I definitely know I can definitely guide you into ways that will help you. Um, there's so many like organic things out there that it's hard to determine. And I'm happy that you're taking your health into your own hands instead of leasing that over to like a doctor who does have, legal authority. Obviously, the doctor route isn't helping you so far. So here's what you can do. If you're drinking a lot of water, realize that you'd be surprised how acidic water is depending on where you're getting it. So water can be extremely alkaline, it can be extremely acidic. It's really hard to know. So
Right.
really, I think the best thing you can do, this is what I would do if I were in your situation, and I have been in your situation when I was a little younger than you are.
Wow.
What I did was, what I would do in that situation is I would find a water that I could sip on that doesn't upset me.
Uh-huh.
If you don't find a water, then don't drink water. The reality is, if you don't drink water for a day, it's not going to kill you. Or if you don't drink water for 12 hours, it's not going to kill you. So I really believe the best guidance here is not to eat. So people are afraid of not eating. But people at the same time don't realize how much energy is required to digest things. Digestion and food. I mean, you may have thought I was going to say to you, hey, eat more fruit. But if you eat fruit and it's harming you or hurting, that's your response, your body's feedback that you need to listen to.
I see.
You have to listen to your body saying, hi, that fruit might be too acidic. Or hi, don't eat anything.
Right.
So for today, this is what I would do. Like seriously, if I were you today, I wouldn't eat, but I would also be careful to listen to your body to make sure it's not telling you things like, "Hey, you're lightheaded." Because if you're lightheaded, you wouldn't want to stand up too quickly. So for today, I would not eat, and I would not drink any water, or I would try to find some water that I could sip on that would help me. So think of it like a short fast. Don't eat or drink at all tonight. Even if you're laying in bed, you might feel, quote, hunger, and it's not hunger, or you might feel that 24-hour burn that has been going on like crazy, that fire in your stomach. So do that. So that would be at least almost a 20-hour fast. If you wake up at 5 in the morning, you would be fasting for about 17 or 18 hours. Or if you wake up at 7 in the morning, about 19 hours, right?
Right.
So don't eat. I would say don't drink, but try to find a water to help you with that. And I promise you that the act of you not eating, and even the act of you not drinking or drinking as little as possible, because you don't want to harm yourself more,
Right.
that will free up a lot of energy that
I understand what you're saying.
your body has to do something with that energy. It doesn't just fart it out. It doesn't just, it's not exhaust and smoke that come out, kind of like a car. Your body, philosophically, I believe that your body must use that energy, or that energy by consequence of physics, nature, etc., that energy gets used. And your body's going to prefer to use it for maintenance.
Right, because there's obviously something wrong.
Correct.
That needs to be fixed.
Correct. And tomorrow, let's try to talk another 15-minute period for tomorrow. And for tomorrow, let's talk again. Let's talk again before you eat. So maybe you'll 24-hour fast. I promise you, you will have more energy. Don't use that energy to run and play. Do your normal thing, but remember you're conserving energy so your body can use it. So get some good rest. Don't force your body to react to the foods that you put into it. And you might feel more than half better tomorrow. You might even feel 100%. But of course, tomorrow, let's catch back up, and
Okay.
and then we'll talk about eating then. I'm not going to have you, I'm not going to suggest you to not eat for like 7 days or something like that. But your experience of not eating and drinking as little as possible, you will learn from that experience,
Well,
and you'll get
I'm gonna
valuable
stop you
feedback.
because I've already eaten today.
Mm-hmm.
Because I tried fasting for a day and I felt a lot better, but it was like the pain just sort of took over, and I ate dinner. It was just normal dinner, but it inflamed everything. So today I had the same reaction, that I had that pain and it was there and it wasn't going to go away. So I had breakfast, and it's what I usually would want to eat. So I had a smoothie with just vegetables in it and an avocado for breakfast.
Could you tell me about the vegetables you put in the smoothie?
Yeah, so it was celery, kale, cucumber, mint, and some orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, and that's it.
Okay, interesting. All right. So, while I'd love to share some stuff with you there, are you saying that when you fasted, when you didn't eat for a while, the pain became much more intense?
No, it actually minimized a little bit, but it was still there. And so I just had this, I don't even know what happened. It was like a reaction, and it's not going away. So it's this quick fix of alleviation of just, I had a piece of toast and that helped. But then, of course, it comes back again.
Yeah. So ironically, I really don't think the toast is helping you. I believe that toast is helping to suppress
I believe the same thing.
I mean, it might be, I refrain from explaining things scientifically. I can, but I refrain from it a lot because I don't believe it's really helpful, and there are so many variables intact, and people aren't really used to thinking about all these variables. Keep in mind, software developers, yeah, sure, they might be involved in it, but the reality is we don't know all the variables, and let's not pretend that we do. So, yeah, do that again. Stay away from the food, and we'll talk tomorrow, maybe same time or maybe even earlier. I'll get some more feedback how you feel, and then we can talk about. I'll likely give you things to try eating that I know help a overly acidic stomach.
Okay.
If tonight, if you are absolutely like crazy, got to eat something, or you're absolute like need more water, but you're having a hard time finding water that does not, you sip it and it doesn't calm you, but it makes it worse. Feel free to give me a call later tonight as well.
Okay.
So I'll be there for you, even in the later time. So you'll be fine. And if everything's good, you have the same experience as the last time you fasted, we'll talk tomorrow, and I'll tell you some food items, how they'll help you, and what you can expect from them. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I know what you can expect from them. But at the same time, your feedback is good for you to pay attention to and good to share with me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and don't worry, if there's anything, everything I speak to you about, I'm highly confident in, and I've experienced many different areas. If there's any area where there's any questionable stuff on my part, I will be very clear with you, and I really won't tell you experimental stuff at all. This is all to guide you properly, because I know I can help you.
Okay. Gosh, I really appreciate it a lot.
No problem. I'm really happy that we ran into each other and that I can help you with this.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, you're gonna have so much extra energy, and your body knows exactly what to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. I just have to let it do what it knows how to do.
Yeah, these are some pretty awesome machines we have. So
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Thank you, Robert. And I will call you tomorrow. I think this time would be perfect.
okay, give me a heads up on a text.
Okay.
If you need me tonight, don't don't feel shy. You can call me.
Okay.
All right, awesome.
Thank you. I will try it and I'll let you know.
Bye, Catherine.
Okay. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.